All right, Knights fans, here we go. Thanks for joining us this Saturday, January 15th, 2020, for a matchup between the St. Jude Knights 14U girls team. They'll be facing the Darien Hawks 14U girls teams. This is a double-A matchup. This game has a lot of implications as we move forward towards the playoffs. The Hawks are sitting with 2 wins, 10 losses, and a tie with 5 points after 13 games. After 13 games, the Knights are held to 0 wins, 7 losses, but 6 ties. So they have 1 point more, sitting at 6 points. It's an all-important game here. It's a league game for these teams before they set up the brackets going into the playoffs. Should be a hard-fought matchup. These teams know each other well. Sometimes gets a little bit chippy, and I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll be back momentarily with the puck drop to start the game. All right, hockey fans, here we go. Get ready for the opening puck drop here. It looks like we'll have Russell, Grant, and Frischella opening up for the Knights. Halloran and O'Donnell on the back end. Allarding, as always, number 56 between the pipes for the Knights. Looks like we'll have Grant stepping in against 75 of the Hawks. 13-minute periods here at the double-A level here, 14U double-A level, and we're off and running. Face-offs controlled by Darien. They'll move it to center ice. O'Donnell's there. She's challenged, but able to move the puck down momentarily, and now it does finally get in. Hawks give chase. Little bank pass at the half boards. Look to move out, but Russell's in the way. Now Grant on the backhand. Cycles to herself. Plays it down to the far corner. Looks to move it up to the point, but that's just past O'Donnell, but great job recovering there as they move it right in the slot. Puck still loose in the skates as they battle for it. Still loose. Finally, the Knights come up. Russell with a shot. Blocker save there by number 24, I believe that is. And the puck's cleared all the way down by the Hawks. They're just looking to get out of Dodge. That's going to be an icing call here with 12-12 left to go here in the first period. Good start there for the Knights. From the vantage point, folks, the black nets do not work well with the camera play here. Morey's going to step in for the Knights to take the face-offs. 50-50 puck there. Knights come up. Here's a shot. Went wide of the net. That puck caroms into the near corner where the Hawks get it. And they'll look to counter, but nice play there by the Knights. Puck's moved into the center there. And it's moved down. 14 for the Hawks. Tries to move it out, but Volgrich is in the way. Now the puck does just squirt out. And they battle for it in the neutral zone. Ryan slaps it to the Darien line, but they'll move it out. Puck comes down. Morey's going to circle behind her own net. She's looking for a lane. She'll work it up the far boards. That's held in by 14 at the half boards. Volgrich in there battling hard for it. Puck still loose. That caroms behind the Knights net. 61 for Darien's there. Centering play. Nice stick there by Proctor. Does it again. Gets it to Morey, who's just going to clear the zone nicely. Forced back to their own line. The Hawks look to regroup. And they'll send it in. 61 gets it to O'Donnell. She's got a lot of room as she picks up the puck. Takes a look, takes her time, crosses center ice, and she'll send it in nicely. It's going to be picked up. We're going to get an offsides call, potentially. We'll see what the call is momentarily. 10:55 left to go here in the first period. Yeah, it's just going to be an offsides call. It's a delayed call. Going to face off just outside of the Darien zone, right in front of their bench. Urban's going to step in for the Knights. And she wins the draw. Darien's going to come up with it, though. 77. She's contested there nicely by Halloran, who sends it in deep. Her race is on. Darien's going to get there. 15. Circles behind her own net. She takes down one of the Knights players who stays down. Hopefully that young lady's okay. They're going to whistle that dead. We'll see who that is here momentarily. 10:39 left to go here in the first period. Hopefully this young lady's okay. All right, folks, we'll get back to action here. Abby Urban seems to be okay. A little assistance getting off the ice. She's a tough girl. Hopefully we'll see her back. They'll drop the puck here at center ice. Grant's going to step in here for the Knights. 50-50 puck. Knights come up with it. Halloran on the backhand, and it's moved right into the Knights zone by the Hawks. Halloran tries to clear it. It's moved to the half boards. Now Grant gets it to Halloran, sidesteps to Chuck there. Nice play and finds Russell streaking into the Hawks zone. Russell pulls up on the half boards. There's a shot. Save made by the Durian netminder. Puck caroms into the far corner. Russell's there again, battling for it. Held in by O'Donnell. O'Donnell, shot is deflected. That goes wide. Russell's going to pick it up in the backhand. Tries to put it in the center, but that's contested. Now the Hawks look to move out, and do. They have a 3-on-1 if they hurry here. Here come the Hawks storming in. Number 21 moves it to the center, but that's contested all the way. Nice play by O'Donnell, sticking that off. Now Russell going to find Grant. That puck goes up and out of play into the Knights bench here. With 9:49 left to go here in the first period, it's still 0-0. We're going to face off. They're going to move that back into the Knights zone, so they'll say that caromed off one of the Knights players first. Circle to the left of number 56, Allarding, the Knights netminder. Morey's going to step in for the Knights. She's going to try to clear the zone, but held in by number 4. Puck caroms to the near boards. On the backhand, now Ryan picks it up on the half board. She's going to clear the zone, and the Hawks are forced back to center ice. They try to move it in, but Ryan's there, and she's going to send that all the way down, and that'll be an icing call here with 9:47 left to go in the first period. The face-off here, Morey step in to take the draw. Controlled by the Knights, and they'll look to move out. Morey steps out of the zone. Gets the puck past center ice where the Hawks will take control back in their own end. Looking for a lane. That play deflects. Now Ryan has it crossing center ice. Ryan is contested, gets it to the line, but the Hawks move it out. So they battle for it in the neutral zone. They'll move it to the line. Now the Hawks will look to move in and do. Nice stick there by Ryan, staving off that opportunity, forcing the Hawks to tag up. Now they move right back in. Puck caroms down. Proctor's going to pick that up. She's looking for a lane, going to circle behind her own net. Still on Proctor's stick. Number 12. She's going to clear the zone all on her own. Gets it past center ice, muscles through, and she's hit right as she entered the zone. But now the Hawks will move it out at center ice. Knights look to move back in. There's Morey. Sidesteps a hit. She'll just send that in and come off on a change. The Hawks move it up the near boards. Nice play there by Halloran. And they do just squeak it through Halloran's legs, but O'Donnell gives chase back in her own end. She'll regroup and look to break out. O'Donnell lost the edge, holds composure, little chip play, moves it to the near boards. Halloran's going to pick that up. Halloran moves it to the line. And Sawilczek finishes the job. Now Urban, not missing a shift, comes right in. She moves in the slot. Here's a shot, save made, and now finally covered up there by the Hawks netminder. She left the rebound there and was able to dive on it. Nice play there by Abby Urban coming back into the game after injury. 7:54 left to go here in the first period. We're scoreless. We'll get a face-off in the circle to the right of number 24, the Hawks netminder. See who steps in. The Eagles control. That was Urban. Here's a shot from the point. That deflects before it went on goal, and now the Hawks do move out. The race is on. Ryan's going to get there first in her own end. She'll look to reverse it. That deflects. Picked up by the Hawks. Nice stick by Ryan. They look to center it in a shot block by Ryan, and they clear the puck nicely. Sawilczek on the backhand. Forces Darien all the way back to their end. They'll circle behind their net and look to break out. They'll move it up the far boards. That puck deflects. Still loose in their zone, and here they come. 2-on-1 if they hurry. 61 storms into the zone, takes a look. Here's a shot. Allarding with the easy glove save, and she'll hold on. Number 11, a little extra afterwards. We'll have to watch that action. 7:18 left to go here in the first period. Face-off, circle to the right of Allarding, her blocker and stick side. Grant's going to step in against 21 of the Hawks. Grant wins it. Moves it to Halloran, who moves it up to half boards, but taken over there by the Hawks. Pinching 15 is going to move it down, but now the puck does squirt out, and the race is on. 21 against Grant. 21's going to get there first, but Grant picks her pocket, comes up with the puck, moves it right in the slot. Here's a shot. They score! I believe that's going to be Russell or Grant who's going to pop that one in. The puck squirted loose. There's a couple hacking at it. Neither way, the Knights are up 1-0 with 7:01 left to go here in the first period. All right, folks, here we go. Grant's going to step in and take the face-off for the Knights. 50-50 puck as they battle for it in the neutral zone. Now Frechella is going to move it to the line. That's hacked in there by Grant. Moves it to the far boards. Russell on the backhand. Moves it to the slot. Still loose. Grant with a shot. She scores! Bang, bang play there. And the Knights are up 2-0 with 6:47 left to go here in the first period. Knights making some changes on the back end. They'll keep the front end going. Grant steps in again. She controls to Ryan. Little bank play there. Misses everybody, and that's going to go down for icing with 6:39 left to go here in the first period. Get a face-off circle to Ellerding's right. Her blocker and stick side. We'll see who steps in for the Knights. Looks like it's going to be Morey against 61 of Darien Hawks. Darien controls. They'll look to move it out, but Sankey does a nice job pushing the puck out of the zone, and the race is on. Vogrich gives chase as Darien looks to reverse it. Nice stick there by Morey momentarily. They'll look to chip it out and do. Now the race is on. 11's going to come storming in the zone. She's got a little bit of room on the backhand. She missed the net. Puck caroms to the near side. Ryan looks to move it. She's battling with it. Moves it to the half boards where Sankey has it. Now Darien takes over. Centering play. Proctor's the only one there, and she'll clear the zone easily. Puck's going to go all the way down for icing with 6:03 left to go here in the first period. The Knights are up 2-0. Face-off circled to the right of Allardine. Urban's going to step in to take the draw. 50-50 puck. Urban ties up her person. 77 takes the shot for Darien, but that went well wide. 21 will hold it in on the half boards. She battles O'Donnell. Here's a puck. Shot. Save made by Allardine. She's just going to cover up, get a whistle here with 5:51 left to go here in the first period. We get a face-off circle to Allardine's left, her glove side. Urban's going to step in against 21 of the Hawks. 21 tries to move it in deep. Now 77 moves right in the slot on the backhand. What a save by Allardine! And she's going to kick that out to the far boards all on her own where O'Donnell picks it up. Heck of a play by Allardine. O'Donnell on the backhand looks to clear it, but that's going to be held in at the line. They throw it back down to O'Donnell. She's going to move it to the far side. Now Bartos, little chip play, gets Urban crossing center ice. And now Halloran picks it up. She'll send it into the Darien zone. They'll look to move right out and do. 21 picking up speed, crossing center ice. Gonna step in there, but it's knocked off her stick. Garrity was there, along with a couple of players. Ryan moves it to the far, or to the near side. I'm sorry, that was O'Donnell. O'Donnell's gonna pick it up. And she'll clear the zone. And I'll go all the way down for icing with 5 minutes even left to go here in the first period. 2-0 Knights. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of Allardine. Grant's going to step in for the Knights against 79 of the Hawks. They try to move it to the slot. Knights get it out. Now comes the 79. Moves it right in the slot. 50-50 puck there. Nice save by Allardine. She made a second save. And a little pushing and shoving here as they try to move it to the front of the net. But the Knights defense was there strong enough to hold them out. Face-off, circle to the right of Allardine. Grant's going to step in against 79 of the Hawks. 50-50 puck, caroms to the near corner. The Hawks pick it up, look to center, they do. But that puck goes all the way through everybody. Now Russell picks it up in the far corner. She's going to reverse it, going to be held in by 15, moves right in the circle. There's a shot, went wide. And it carries up. Frischella's going to finish the job and move the puck out. We have a delayed offsides. They didn't call that at all. So they battle for it. Ryan picks it up. She'll look to reverse it. Picked up by 17, held in. She'll send it in deep. 17's going to pick up the rebound. Centering play right in the slot. Moves right through. And Russell does get it out finally. Darien's forced back to their own end. 15. She'll look to move it out, but hit Russell's skates. Now they do get it to the line, but Grant's there. Moves it down low. Russell picks up the puck, looking for a lane. That caroms to the near corner on the Darien end. Now they move it to the half boards, and they do finally get it out. The race is on. O'Donnell there, staving off that opportunity nicely, but 79 comes in regardless. She's looking for a lane. Here's a shot, went well over the net, and that puck caroms all the way out of the zone. And that's moved in and whistled dead for offsides with 3:43 left to go here in the first period. Knights still up by 2. We get a face-off just outside of the Knights zone in front of their bench. Morey's going to step in against 61 of the Knights. Or, I'm sorry, 61 of the Hawks. Morey wins it. Halloran on the backhand sends Morey off and running into the Darien zone. Puck's not going to go far enough for icing, so they'll be forced to play it. It's loosen some skates behind the net and trickles to the far corner. Knights pick it up. They try to center it, but Darien was in the way to contest that, and they'll move out of the zone. Looking to counter, crossing center ice. Nice stick there by O'Donnell, staving off that opportunity. Darien does get it in, but O'Donnell moves it right back out, where they're forced back to their own end. 84, cross ice home run pass, only hits Halloran crossing center ice. She'll send it right in, and Darien will move it right back out. Knights will circle back in their own end. Morey looking for a lane, little chip play. That misfires, but the goalie's going to play it for Darien. She'll move it to the far corner to 14 on the half board. She loses it. Centering play by the Knights. Nice play there by Vogrich. Now the Hawks do get out. Crossing center ice. 11 steps in. She's going to send it in deep. That puck caroms behind the net. Morey's going to reverse it and leave it there for O'Donnell. Nice play. O'Donnell with some time. She plays around. She'll circle back behind her net, looking for a lane. Her play's contested, but Sawilczak gets it to the line. Now O'Donnell finishes the job as she banks it to the Darien line. Darien's going to send it all the way back in. Halloran will pick it up, and she'll step right out of the zone. Cross the center ice. She'll send it in deep. Nice play. Number 7 for the Hawks. Picks it up behind her net, makes play. She'll move it to the half boards. Now 77 clears the zone. Proctor's there. Proctor's going to throw it in. That'll be a delayed offsides, but the Knights come out and tag up. Now the Hawks do move it. Proctor intercepts a pass, crosses center ice, and sends it right in. Darien's going to have to pick that up, but Urban's there to contest them. They move it to the line. Now cross-ice pass. Nice recovery there by Ryan. Darien's going to step right into the zone, and that shot deflects slightly, and it's a slow roller in on Allardine. She'll just cover up for a whistle with 1:43 left to go here in the first period. St. Jude still up 2-0. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of number 56, Allardine, the Knights netminder. It'll be Grant against 79 of the Hawks. And they battle for it. Grant wins it. Nice play there from Ryan to Frischella, but the Hawks bring it back in. Now Grant's going to take off, circle behind her own net, looks to reverse it, try to find a lane. She's going to get it to Frischella on the half board. She's got some room to skate. She'll clear the zone. Knocked off her stick, but she does get it to center ice. Now Grant knocks it into the Darien zone. They'll move it right out. Proctor's there to contest. Send it in. Grant's going to pick it up on the half boards, but Darien will move it to the line. Knights bring it in, and that's ruled offsides. With 1:14 left to go here in the first period, we'll get a face-off just outside of the Darien zone in the dot in front of their bench. We'll see who steps in here. Again, sorry for the vantage point, folks, because the black screen, if I do much more, Grant's going to throw that in, and that caroms down behind the goal line into the far corner. 15 picks it up for the Hawks. She'll move it, but that's intercepted. Nice backhanded play through the slot, and that actually exits the zone, where Halloran's forced to regroup back at center ice. She moves it to the far side. Now Darien gains control. 15 on her stick. Her shot's deflected nicely by O'Donnell. Never got on goal. They send it in deep. 11 pressed into the glass by Halloran. She looks to center it. Comes loose right in the slot. 15, here's a shot. Nice block there by Halloran. Still loose. 14 on the backhand. Gets it to Grant. Nice stick move by Grant. Grant's got some room to skate. She's going to cross center ice. Cross ice pass finds Vogrich right at the line. She'll step in right in the slot area. Now it's in their skates. 20 seconds to go here. Moved up. Halloran's going to hold that in. Send it in deep. Puck goes behind the net. Goes to the far corner. The Knights will get there. They'll play it to the point. O'Donnell on the backhand just sends it in deep where Sankey is. Backhanded play to Morey. Here's a shot. That deflects. And then deflects. And the puck comes out of the zone. That horn signifies the end of the first period. Nice first period there for both teams. But the Knights will take a 2-0 lead into the second period. We'll be back momentarily to start the second period. 2-0 Knights. All right, folks, here we go. Get ready, start the second period. Teams are switching sides as we speak. We have some news that Moray got a 2-minute call here. I didn't see what signal the refs made, but I think it had to do with the shot, which I thought was right at the buzzer, but I think that they're going to say that that was after the horn. So Darien's going to get their first power play of the game here to start the second period. Here's a face-off. Well, Grant will slap it to their line. Russell's going to finish the job and move it right in. Nice play. As they battle now, right at the center ice line. A little D-to-D play. Ryan has it. A little chip play at center ice. It's moved into the Knights zone. And Proctor's just going to hack that right back out. 21 looks to move in. She mishandles it. And the Knights will just clear the zone nicely. Move it to the Darien line. There's number 1. Looks to move in. Contested by Ryan. Picked her pocket and finds Russell with some room. Nice play. She'll step right in. That puck is defended by number 4 and goes up and out of play here with 12:19 left to go here in the second period. We have 1:20 to go here on Moray's penalty. We're going to face off, circle to the left of number 24, the Hawks netminder. Frashella steps in for the Knights, but Darien comes out with it. Halloran contests that. They'll hold it right at the Darien line. Now they'll cross center ice, but that's contested all the way by Sankey. Darien moves in. They'll step into the zone, still on their stick. Here's a shot. Blocker saved nicely by Ellardine. Held in by 15 at the point. She's going to move it right in the slot. That puck caroms up and into the glove of Ellardine, and again, she makes it look awfully easy there. She gets a whistle with 11:53 to go here in the second period. We'll get a face-off to her right. Knights have 54 seconds of penalty kill time here still. Hawks control. Here's 15. Shot never got through. That was deflected. Moves to the far corner. They have time. They're looking for a lane. Centering play. Never got there. Went through everybody. Held in by 7 at the point. She'll send it in deep. Puck caroms behind the net. Knights battle for it. Halloran on the backhand moves it to the half boards, and Frashella finishes the job. Nice play. Darien forced back to center ice. Now they play catch in the neutral zone. Halloran sends it to the to the near side, where the Hawks gain control. Nice play by Sankey. Picking the pocket there. Now the Knights have it. O'Donnell tries to move it out. Sankey picks up the puck. She does clear the zone, and the Hawks will throw it right back in, but they'll have to tag up, so Halloran has a bunch of time and space. She'll just skate. Both teams at full strength. Halloran crosses center ice, moves right in, looking to go coast to coast. There's a shot, and a save made. 24, wasn't totally sure that she had it. 10:50 to go here in the second period. Knights will get offensive draw. Faceoff's going to be circled to the right of number 24. Looks like Urban's going to step in against 61 of the Hawks. 50-50 puck. Urban throws it back to the point. Proctor shot, deflects before it even got on goal. And the Hawks are going to send that all the way down, and that'll be icing here with 10:40 left to go in the second period. Knights are still up 2-0. Faceoff circled to 24's left, her glove side. Urban's going to step in against 61. 61 controls. And 84 is going to pick that up and move behind her net. She's rubbed off the puck nicely by Urban. Urban centering play, and that's picked off by number 4. They'll move it to the half board. 74 looks to step out and does. Gets it to 61. They cross center ice, move right in. Full head of steam. 61 on the backhand. That puck rolled behind the net. They'll send it back behind the net. That's going to be picked up by the Knights. They'll look to move it. But Darien intercepts it. Moves it right in the slot. That's contested. Proctor tries to move it up and to the line. Now she got a little help. Nice play. And the Knights do get out. Now Urban picks their pocket again. So Wilczek battling hard there too. Playing. Puck caroms behind the net. Darien's going to look to move out. Number 4 throws it to the line, just gets out. Proctor throws it right back in. And Darien does get it out, into the Knight zone. Proctor on the backhand finds Grant. Grant has some time and space. Tries to find Russell. That's intercepted by 4 nicely. They'll move it to the line. 14 steps in. And that's moved right out by the Knights. They battle now in the neutral zone. Russell's in there. And Grant comes out with it. She'll circle and send it all the way down. That's going to go on goal. That puck caroms away, so Darian, I think she was going for a whistle, but can't get it now. Now the puck stays in the zone. Knight got a couple Knights players on the seat of their pants. They get up for Shella. Now it's in the skates. Russell chipping at it. Still having it. Halloran holds it in nicely. Picked up by 4 at the half board. She'll just clear the zone. Send that all the way down for icing. With 8:50 left to go here in the second period. Knights are going to get another offensive draw. Circle to the right of number 24, the Hawks netminder. Looks like Moray coming in. Take the draw against 21 of the Hawks. 50-50 puck. Picked up. Shot by Sankey. That just went wide. Still loose in the... Moved back to the slap. Nicely by Volgrich. They'll move it up. Halloran, here's a shot. Save made. Still loose. And now 24 does finally cover it up as the Knights start pounding on her. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the left of number 24. She's feeling the heat now as the Knights are picking up the intensity. Moray directing traffic before she steps in. Now the Knights come up with it. Moved. Sankey right in the slot. Knocked off her stick. Number 9's going to move out. Takes a look. Across the center ice. Nice deflection there by O'Donnell. But the Knights send it in. Ellardine's just going to cover that up. She had 2 Knights players crash in the net. With 8:24 left to go here in the second period. Knights will get a defensive draw. Circle to the left of Ellardine. Looks like Urban will step in for the Knights to take the face-off. Puck's drop. Urban wins it clean. Proctor moves it to the far boards. Bartos is there. Moved off her stick. Darian picks it up. Here's a shot. Kick save there by Ellardine. Now Ryan picks it up, reverses nicely, buys some room for herself, using her feet. She's going to reverse it once more. Now she's contested behind the net, knocked down. Darian comes up with it, looking to move it in. Here's a shot. That went behind the net. Now held in. 15 with another shot that deflects to the side. And out of play, but they hold it in. Now in the far corner, Darian picks it up. They'll look to move it. 15's going to hold it in at the point. Move it to the circle. Here's a shot. Save made by Ellardine. The puck caroms out. Sankey's going to pick it up. That's Garrity. Moves it to the line. Now Morey's going to pick it up. That's Ryan. She fires it high off the boards and down. That'll be icing with 7:27 left to go here in the second period. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of Ellardine. Her blocker and stick side. 61 for Darian's going to step in against Morey, I believe. Oh no, that's going to be Grant. Darian wins it. They'll move it right in the slot. 14's going to pick it up on the backhand. Went wide of the net. We get a whistle stopping play here. Looks like the net was knocked off the moorings. They'll try this one again. 7:21 left to go here in the second period. A face-off in the same circle. Neither team is making any changes, pardon me. Face-off controlled by the Hawks. They look to move it. Nice play by Grant. A little chip play. Now she moves it to the line. There's Russell. Steps right in. She's going to pull up. Look for a lane. Her shot's contested. She does get it to the slap, but Darian moves her right out. And 11's going to clear the zone. Backhands it to the Knights line and in where Halloran will give chase. And she'll look to move right out and does. Now they play catch in the neutral zone. Halloran moves it to the Darian line. Number 4 is going to circle in her own net. She'll move in. Crossing center ice, still contested. Grant's there. And the Hawks will send it in. O'Donnell picks it up behind the net. She'll reverse it. Going to be held in at the point by 4 of Darian. Tries to move it in, but Grant was there. Now they battle for it on the half boards. Puck squirts loose. Darian sends it in deep. They try to move it to the slot, but that's contested nicely. Puck caroms to the far side. Again, now Vogrich is there. Vogrich going to pick it up on the backhand, moves it to the point, held in by 7. 7 moves it to the half boards. The Knights try to get it out but can't. Now Darian with a shot. That's sticked out of there nicely by O'Donnell. Picked up. Here's Morey in the neutral zone. Nice cross-ice pass. Finds Vogrich. Steps right in the zone. Vogrich moves it down to the circle. And then it's knocked off her puck. We're going to get a call here. There'll be a penalty. We'll be back momentarily with the call. So we're going to have 61. It looked like a roughing call. Faceoff's going to move back into the zone. So the Knights have a power play here. As Darian will have to kill this penalty. Grant steps in, number 84 for the Knights against 21. 50-50 puck. Picked up by the Knights. Move right in the slot. Here's a shot. Kick save by 24. Now the Knights pick it up. Or I'm sorry, the Hawks pick it up, number 1. So they'll look to move out. They cross at center ice. 77's going to move right into the zone. And her shot's going to go well wide of the net. Vogrich will pick it up on the far side. Chip it to the line. Held in by the Hawks. Now they battle for it. And the Knights do finally get out. Ryan was taken down, but no call. 77's going to pick it up, hold it in the zone. She's pressed against the glass. Still loose. They'll throw it to the far side, eating up some valuable time here, but now the Knights do move out. Proctor crosses center ice, and she'll just backhand it in. Puck's going to carry her behind the net. Number 1's going to pick that up for Darian first. She's got some room. Steps right through the slot area. Crosses center ice. Still not contested. Now she'll just send that in there. Allardyne's forced to make a save, and she'll play it to Proctor. About a minute to go here on the power play. Darian picks up the puck again. The Knights get it. They'll move it to the line. Now Morey does finish the job. She'll cross over center ice, knocked off her stick. Grant's forced back to center ice. Otherwise, there would have been offsides. Grant, nice play, still on her stick. She'll throw that in deep. We're number 4 for Darian to move it to the near boards. That's going to be held in by Russell. At the point on the backhand, moves it to the slot, went right through. Now Sankey gives chase. Sankey picks up the puck. She's challenged there. Sankey out-muscles her opponent there, moves it behind the net. They'll throw it up the boards. O'Donnell at the point, holds it in momentarily, but 7's going to pick up the puck and come out of the zone. She's going to be challenged, but she'll still hold the puck. Now Urban does finally finish the job. They'll throw it behind the net, where the Knights will bring it up the far side. Held in by the Hawks. Now the Knights get it. Morey steps out of the zone, crosses center ice. She'll just throw that in there, and the race is on. Morey, the shot. Sticked away there, still loose. Morey battling on the backhanders. She's taken down, no call. Urban picks up the puck, hit the side of the net. Now 84 picks it up for Darian. They'll look to move out. 84 does step out of the zone, cross-ice pass, finds 61, rolls off her stick. O'Donnell's going to be there. Nice play, Meg O'Donnell. She'll reverse the puck to the far boards. Held in by 14 on the far boards. And Urban takes her down. I think that's going to be what the call is. We'll have a penalty. We'll be back momentarily. Looks like we have a 2-minute boarding call there on Urban. So Darian to go right back to the power play here. Grant's going to step in. 3:24 to go here in the second period. Darian to hold that in at the point, try to move it to the slot and do. But Ryan was there to chip it out. Nice play. Finds Russell. Russell steps in shorthanded. Circles back, moves it right in the slot. That's sticked out of there by number 1. Held in at the point by Russell. Now Proctor finds a lane. Her shot deflects. She'll glove that down herself and hold it in the zone nicely. That'll carry him to the half boards on the far side. Ryan out-muscles her opponent, moves it right, save made, and that was loose in the crease there for a minute. Darian can't get it out. Sent back in. 7's going to regroup. She'll take a look, moves it to the line. Still held in nicely by Russell. Now 1 has some room. She'll step out, crosses center ice. Move right in. Here's a shot. Allardyne with a nice save. Ryan's going to pick it up. Ryan. Her clearing attempt deflects. And Darian picks up the puck. They'll move right up. Steps right in the slot. Tries to center it. And that was contested. Now Russell has some room. Steps out of the zone, crosses center ice. 7's going to contest her, but she did get in the zone. Now 7 sends it right out, where Darian's going to pick it up at center ice. Here's 61, 2-on-1 if they hurry. 61 fans on a shot. Now moves it. That was a slow shot. Allardyne gloves that without much issue. With 2:08 left to go here in the second period, we have 44 seconds of penalty kill time still on Urban's penalty. Knights are up 2-0. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of Allarding. There's a shot that went wide of the net and be held in by Darien, 84. Here's another shot. Missed the net completely. That caroms up on the far side. And nice play there by Frischella, clearing the zone. Now Vogrich picks up the puck at center ice and pushes Darien all the way to their line. 20 seconds to go here on the penalty kill. Darien steps right in. And Allarding's going to make a blocker save and get a whistle here with 1:42 left to go in the second period. Still have 19 seconds to go of penalty kill time here for Urban's boarding penalty. Frischella steps in. She wins the draw, but Darien picks up the chains. There's a shot that went wide of the net. Now they battle for it in the near corner. O'Donnell's there. Darien centering play. They got it there. Bang, bang play. That shot went wide on the backhand. They'll hold it in. 84 at the point. Her shot. Allarding makes the save. Both teams at full strength as they're hacking at it. Darien on a wraparound attempt. Still loose in the crease. Squirts out. And that's contested. Now the Knights do move it to the far corner. Halloran's though. She'll reverse it. Up the boards. So Wilczek finishes his job nicely on the backhand. The race is on. Vogrich chasing down 15, back in their own end. 15 reverses on the near boards, and she'll clear the puck to the line, and they do come out. Proctor on the backhand moves it. We have an injured player. We'll be back here with the call momentarily. All right, folks, we'll get back to play here momentarily. That's Meg O'Donnell, helped off the ice there. Hopefully that young lady's okay. She's tough. Wouldn't be surprised to see her back, but hopefully she stays okay. 50.1 seconds to go here in the second period. Still 2-0 Knights. Got 5-on-5 play here. Face off just outside of the Knight zone. Puck's dropped. 50-50 puck. Knights will throw that in to the Darien zone. Now 24 will stick that aside for number 4. She'll throw it up the near boards. 77's going to pick that up and find 3 crossing out of the zone. But Ryan's there to contest that. Right at center ice, she'll send that in. Darien's going to pick it up in the far corner. Number 1 reverses. And she's got some room and looks to step out and does. There's number 1, crosses center ice. Steps right into the Knight zone. She's upended. We'll get a penalty here with 16.9 seconds to go here in the second period. We'll be back momentarily with the call. All right, folks, so Darien's going to go back to the power play. 12 Proctor, 2 minutes for tripping at 16.9 seconds to go here in the second period. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of Allarding. Looks like Grant's going to step in. Big penalty kill here for the Knights. 50-50 puck. Caroms to the far corner, and Grant picks it up nicely. She'll circle behind her net. Still on her stick, and she's going to eat the puck. Nice play. She's going to run out the clock here in the second period as that's contested. Puck's moved to the slot. Allarding sticks it up. That horn signifies the end of the second period. The Knights are going to take a 2-goal lead into the third. We'll be back momentarily. Start the third period here, folks. All right, folks, 13 minutes left in regulation in this one. Teams are back to the original sides. Allarding taking her spot. Saying hello. Hi. So the Knights are going to have a minute 44 to kill here on Proctor's trip. Grant steps in to take the face-off, and the Hawks come up with it. They're slashed down. Ryan picks up the puck, tries to clear it, but that's contested. 79 is going to hold it into the half boards. Tries to move it in the slot. Nice tie up there by Russell. And the puck caroms to the far side. Now 9 looking for a lane, moves it to the side of the net. 9 now behind the net for Darien, moves it in the slot, sticked away there by Ryan, still loose. 17, here's a shot, see made by Allarding, and that caroms behind the net, still loose. Allarding with another save. They're whacking at her pads. Now Grant's going to dig that out. Grant's going to circle around behind her net. She's got some room, rolls off her stick. Nice play there by Halloran to clear the zone finally. About a minute left of penalty kill time. Darien, we have a player down, and that's whistled dead. here with 12-11. All right, folks, we'll be back to action here momentarily. That was number 17 of the Hawks team, getting a little assistance coming off the ice. Hopefully that young lady's okay. Hawks still have 55 seconds of penalty kill time here. They're up 2-0 with 12-11 left to go here in the third period. Grant steps in to take the face-off for the Knights. Tries to put it on goal. Loose in the slot. Went to the side of the net. That puck caroms up. Still loose, and they're battling for it. That's whistled dead because the net came off the moorings with 12:04 left to go here in the third period. Switch sides for the face-off here. Grant will step in against 61 of the Hawks. Grant wins it to the boards. The Hawks look to move it out. Ryan was there to contest nicely. Now they do gain control and step out of the zone. Crossing center ice. They'll move it in. Number 11 gives chase, but Halloran beat her there. Now 14 to pick it up on the half boards. 14 moves to the slot, and Ryan's there to stick that away, and she'll look to move out. Gets it to Russell, but Darian brings her right back in, and Russell's going to pick that up. She'll look to move out and gets it to Grant. Grant circles back to Ryan. Ryan looks to move it out, but she's contested. Now does finally clear the zone. Grant's going to pick it up. She'll throw right back to Ryan, who tries a cross-ice pass to Russell. That caroms into the zone. Now Russell picks her pocket momentarily, and Darian gains control, and they'll move out. Cross the center ice, contested by Ryan nicely. Forced back to their line. Now they send it in, and Ryan to move it right out. There's Frischella's there. 11 picks it up for Darian. She's just going to send it in deep, where Halloran gives chase. She'll circle behind her net. Halloran clears the zone. That puck goes all the way down. That looks like that'll be an icing call here with 10:54 left to go in the third period. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to Allardyne's left, her glove side. Both teams at full strength. Morey steps in for the Knights, take the faceoff, and she wins it. O'Donnell, good to see Meg O'Donnell back out there. She'll ring it around the board. Sankey on the half boards, moves it to Proctor. Proctor gets it up to the line. That's held in. Slap shot goes well wide of the net. O'Donnell's going to pick that up. She'll reverse it. Moved up to the half boards on the near side. That clearing attempt to flex, but Proctor's there. Proctor moves it to Sankey, who clears the zone to Morey. Morey across the center ice, finds Vogrich at the line, and she lost an edge. Now they battle. Morey throws it back to O'Donnell, just holding possession there. Now O'Donnell goes D to D, finds Proctor. They cross center ice, but they're contested. Now 3 moves in for Darian, and she's just sandwiched off there. Puck goes to O'Donnell, who just missed Vogrich on a pass. The puck's going to carry him back to the Darian end, where number 7 will look to counter. She throws it, but that's intercepted by Morey. Morey's going to hold up nicely, step right in. She'll put that just to the side of the net, where 7's going to pick it up, circle behind her net, look to move out. Throws it up to the half boards, and does finally get out. Darian crosses center ice. Number 3 on her stick, looking for a lane. There's a shot. Allardyne with an easy save there. She'll cover up. She had number 9 crashing down on the zone. We'll get a whistle here with 9:40 to go in the third period. The face-off circle to Allardyne's left. Urban's going to step in against 79 of the Hawks. Urban ties up her skater, and Ryan comes up, picks up the change. They move it to the line. That's held in. Halloran picks it up, and number 1's going to take it off her stick. Now Ryan again clears the zone. Off the wall. That clearing attempt missed everybody. With 9:25 left to go here in the third period, we'll get another icing call. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of Allardyne. Urban steps in to take the draw against 79. Urban ties up her skater. Puck's 50-50, comes loose. There's a shot blocker save there by Allardyne. Puck caroms in the near corner where they battle for it. We're going to get a whistle. We'll see what the call is here momentarily. A little adjustment to the net, and we're right back at it. Circle to the right of Allardyne. Urban steps right in. She ties up her skater again. Darian sends it in deep. Will Halloran rings it around the boards. Ryan's going to be the first one there on the half boards on the far side, taking off her stick. She battles back. Here's a shot. Save made by Allardyne. Puck comes loose. On the backhand, they make Allardyne with another save. And she'll cover up with 9 minutes even left to go here in the third period. Faceoff's going to be circled to the right of Allardyne. Grant will step in against 61 of the Hawks. Grant moves it, that's deflects to the slot, but the Knights get right out, and Russell's off and running to the races. She's going to step right in. She's got some room, going to pull up in the far circle, and that move behind the net. Now Grant puts it right in the slot. They hack at it. Grant picks up the chain. She's going to circle behind the net. Looking for a lane. Grant, nice cycle there on the backhand. Tries to put to the front. It's still loose. Right in front of the crease as they battle for it. Puck still loose in the skates and sticks. And Darien finally does come out with it. Cross ice pass, finds 14, and she clears it down to the Knights end. Ryan's there, and she's pushing the glass hard. That's going to be a penalty. Proctor looks to move it out. Finds for Shella. And they're going to whistle that dead here with 8:11 to go in the third period. Knights will get another power play. So number 11 is going to get another boarding call. So she'll get 2 minutes. Faceoff comes out of the Knights zone. Grant's going to pick that up. They try to slap it in. That deflects. 15 throws that back in for the Hawks. And the Knights give chase. O'Donnell's there. O'Donnell. Little chip play. Is going to find Vogrich on the half boards. And she's contested. O'Donnell picks up the change. She's going to cycle behind her own net. Look, has some space. Moves it. That pass is intercepted. But nice play there by Russell to get it out of there. Now Vogrich gives chase. Vogrich moves it into the zone. And Darien to move it right back out. O'Donnell at her own line. Goes D to D. Just missed Halloran there. But they still battle for it. The Hawks cross center ice. Still have it. 21 steps right into the zone. Her shot went well wide of the net. Vogrich has a lot of time. She takes a look. Moves it to the line. 77's going to hold that in for the Hawks. She tries to move it in, but Halloran's stick is in the way, and Halloran's going to move right out on her own. Crosses center ice, picking up speed, moves right into the zone. Halloran on the backhand. Her shot went wide. Sankey's going to hold it there. Now O'Donnell at the point, nicely. Moves it in, and that puck caroms to the near corner. Nice pinch there by Halloran. Moves it. Grant, here's a shot. Save made. And it's held in nicely there by Russell. Her shot went well wide. Sankey battling on the side of the net. And Darien comes up with it. And they'll clear the zone back to center ice where O'Donnell sends it right to him. And they battle for it in the neutral zone. Little chip play. Nine's off and running. She takes a look, but Halloran's there nicely. And Sankey moves it to Morey. Morey crosses center ice. We're going to get a whistle here. We'll see what the call is. All right, folks, it looks like we have a too many skaters call on the Knights. So we'll have 4-on-4 action here with 6:34 left to go in the third period. Knights still holding on to a 2-0 lead. We're going to face off just outside of the Darien zone in the dot in front of their bench. Morey step in for the Knights against 79 of Darien. Morey throws that into the zone. Held in nicely by Sankey. Here's a shot, kick save there. But the Knights, by the Hawks netminder. Now 7 steps out of the zone. She's taken down at center ice. And Proctor's going to battle for it right in front of the Knights zone. Or Knights bench, I'm sorry. The Hawks will send it in. Ryan's going to pick that up behind her net. Takes a look. Ryan throws it up the boards. That's going to be held in by 84. Now down to the half board. They look to center, but Proctor's stick is there. Nice kick to the stick move, and Morey picks up the change, steps out of the zone. Morey picking up speed, crossing center ice, moves right into the zone. Morey taking a look. Now the Hawks are on a power play. Nice stick there by Proctor, holding the zone. She knocks it down low and chases it herself. Centering play, right in the slot. It's going to be held in. Nicely, Morey tries to hack that down low, and the Hawks will look to move out. And do. Cross ice pass. 79 steps into the zone, moves to the slot. Here's the shot, went wide of the net. Morey picks it up, looking out on the backhand, held in at the point. Proctor chases that down in the far corner. Proctor throws it right on goal. Nice save there by Ellardine. Puck caroms to the near corner. They move it up the boards, and that trickles out of the zone. And the Hawks are forced back to their own end, and they'll look to counter. Trying to catch the Knights in a change here, but the Knights were fast enough with it. Now crossing center ice, 61 sends it in, and Halloran's there. Halloran moving right out of the zone to the neutral zone. Right at center ice, they battle for it. Nice play there by Lily Grant. to knock that in against 3 Hawks players. 15 looks to do it, and Grant's in the way again. Nice play. Looks like she got a little banged up on that one. She'll head to the bench. Now cross-ice pass finds number 11. Halloran's stick is in the way. Nice play. Hawks can't get it in, but finally do. O'Donnell's going to get there first. O'Donnell picks it up, takes a look. She'll throw it up the boards, held in the far or in the near corner. Centering play, sticked away nicely by O'Donnell. And she plays the body, and Darian comes up with it. Here's a shot, hit the crossbar, and Karam's into the near corner. Russell looks to move it out. We're going to get a whistle stopping play here. We'll see what the call is here momentarily. With 4:13 left to go in the third period. I didn't see what the call was there, but it's definitely O'Donnell. 15 off for 2 minutes. There's a face-off. Moves in the slot. Vogridge picks that up, and she'll clear the zone. Darian on another power play here. She's hooked, but no call. And Darian takes over control at center ice. They'll throw that in. Proctor's going to pick that up. Circle behind her own net. Proctor takes a look. Knocked off her stick, but Ryan picks up the puck. Now Ryan has some room. Crosses center ice. Moves into the zone. Stick handles around. Here's a shot. That deflects. Moves in the slot. There's Russell with another shot. That never went on goal. Puck pops out to the line just outside of the zone, where a Hawks player lost an edge. Now here comes Vogridge, steaming back into the zone, shorthanded. And she's knocked down. 84 goes down. And Ryan sends it in deep. Nice play. About 1:10 of penalty kill time here for the Knights. The Hawks look to move out. Crossing center ice, number 7, steps into the zone. She'll fire that well wide of the net. Karam's up to the half boards. Russell's going to be there. Nice sealing of the puck there. Russell knocks down her opponent and clears the zone. Where number 4 is going to throw that back in, but Darian has to tag up first. Now Proctor, 12, looks to move out, and she does clear the zone, and the race is on. Morey's going to get there at the line and send it in. Nice play. Now they battle on the half boards. Morey's going to kick to the stick, and now the Hawks will look to move out. They get it out of the zone, but Halloran's there. Strong to the task to move it right back in. Now Darian, cross-ice pass. They'll cross center ice, look to move in, and do. Number 1 sends it in deep. And 79 for the Hawks to get there first. Takes a look, sidesteps ahead, has a lane, moves it in. That hits some skates, and Morey's going to dig that out. Morey clears the zone, and Fischella's off and running at center ice. The Hawks bring it back to center ice, and their cross-ice pass missed everybody, but ricochets in the zone. Halloran's going to pick that up. Both teams at full strength. Urban picks up the puck. Urban crosses center ice and chips it in deep. Nice play. Darian's going to pick it up. 2 minutes to go here, folks, in regulation. Knights still up by 2. Darian's going to move it out, but that's intercepted by Sawilczuk there. And O'Donnell, as they battle for it right at center ice. Now Darian comes up with it, moved off their sticks again, in the feet. They're going to send that in. They do finally get it in, and Halloran's there to contest it. Now held in. 14 has it. Halloran on the backhand. Nice play. Finds 81. She moved right in the slot. Glove save by Ellerdy. The rebound, and she covers it up nicely. Little pushing and shoving afterwards. Like I said, these games can get chippy here, folks. 1:28 left to go in the third period, and the Knights are still up by 2. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the left of Allardine. Urban steps in for the Knights. Controlled by the Hawks, but that missed everybody. 84 sends it in deep, where Halloran's going to pick it up. Halloran looks for a lane. Little chip play, finds Sawilczuk, moves it to the line, but held in. Now it's loose. O'Donnell contested that one. Karam's behind the net. Halloran moves it to the far corner. 14's there. She's moved off the puck nicely by O'Donnell, and Urban picks up the change. Urban moves it to the near side, chips it up, and Bartos moves the puck as they battle for it. Now Halloran takes a look. She'll circle back, sidesteps a hit. Halloran has on her stick with under a minute to go. Halloran moves it across center ice, steps right in, goes coast to coast, puts that just wide of the net. Now Bartos looks to center it, and does. Still loose, and the Hawks will look to move out. And they're contested. The Hawks step into the zone. 14, she's got some room, takes a look. Here's a shot, glove down nicely by Ellerdy, and she'll hold on for a whistle. with 34.4 seconds to go here in the third period. Knights are still up 2-0. Knights have a little conference going there. And we'll get a timeout here. We'll be back momentarily. All right, folks, here we go. Get ready to go here. In the final stages of the third period here, 34.4 seconds to go. Darien's going with 6 attackers in an empty net. Faceoff's going to be circled to the right of Allardine. Grant's going to step in for the Knights against 21 of the Hawks. Grant wins it clean, caroms to the near corner, and they battle for it. Grant's in there along with Ryan and 3 Darien players. 77's going to come out with it behind the net. Takes a look, tries to move it to the front. That carom's loose, still loose to the side of the net. That shot just went wide of the near post. Black tries to throw it right in. They try to kick it in, but that's slapped out of there by Russell. Weak shot comes in. Russell picks that up with 10 seconds, and she clears the zone. Grant crosses center ice, steps right in. Grant on the stick. She hit the post at the empty netter. The puck caroms into the near corner. And that's going to do it, folks, where the Knights come up with their first victory of the year, knocking off their rival, the Darien Hawks. Final score in this one's going to be 2-0. Great effort there by the Knights.
Hey hockey fans, Jackie Folsom here, where the 14U St. Jude Knights have just defeated the Darien Chicago Hawks 2-0. I'm here with a few St. Jude girls. Hi, Maeve Ryan.
Hi.
Great game you played today.
Thank you.
I just wanted to start off by asking, your team's chemistry has definitely gotten better throughout the season. What do you think has contributed to that?
Probably just team practices and doing a lot more drills together and mixing up the lines.
So Maeve, you've been a forward for many years, and you have just recently been changed to D. Do you like it?
Yeah. At first, it made me really anxious, and I just really didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it, but I like it a lot better now because it's really made me a better hockey player, and it's made me pick up my head a lot more.
So how can you continue to improve throughout the rest of the season?
Probably just asking my teammates if there's anything else I can do, make better passes, and work on my shots.
And now that you have defeated the Darien Hawks, and I know that you face them tomorrow, how can you go into that game without being overly confident but still pull out a win?
Probably just talking with my team and making sure that we know what we're supposed to do and making sure that we make good passes, keep our heads up, and we skate hard the entire time.
Thank you so much for your time, Maeve. Great game today.
Thank you.
Now I'm here with Evie Eldering. Great game today, Evie. Your girls have recently switched up their positioning. Do you feel these changes have been beneficial?
Yeah, the changes are really working out for us right now. We've been scoring a lot more goals and creating a lot more offensive plays, and our defense has really stepped it up.
So going off this topic of positioning, is there any type of pregame ritual you do before the game?
Not really. I just like to get a good stretch in and then go in the locker room, hang out with the girls, and just start a good warm-up.
That's good. Finally, for my final question, how do you stay calm and confident when people are shooting goals at you?
It's kind of hard sometimes, but really just knowing that you can take the shot and that if it goes in, it goes in. The girls got my back and they can score a goal. It's always good.
Thank you so much, Evie. Great game. Now I'm here with Addie Morey. Hi, Addie. Great game today.
Thank you.
I know that you're a scrappy and physical player this season. What would you say is your greatest strength and weakness?
I'd say my greatest weakness is probably retaliation, and my greatest strength is that I'm fast and small, and so I can get through rough places.
Yeah. So, have you always been a forward?
My first year I used to play defense, but for 2 years now I've been playing, 2 seasons I've been playing center.
Do you like playing center better than defense?
Yeah, I love center. It's my favorite position.
And why is that? Why do you like it better?
Because I'm kind of the QB of the ice, and I get to choose like where and when I want to make plays. So
Thank you so much for talking to us, Addie. It was a great game today.
thank you.